What is up, guys? It is C1997 here. So, facecam video, first facecam video, like apart from the exotic one. I said I was going to do more facecam videos after 40,000, and this seemed like a good way to get the ball rolling. Really, this is a good way to integrate my facecam ambitions with a video that I think I should make. Now, if you don't know, there's a new version of Exasperation, and many people have asked me to what my thoughts on it, and have asked me to take a look at it. And obviously, the last one got 100,000 views. The last one I gave Exasperation like relevance, if you would, and yeah, given Exasperation memes and I seem to have become interchangeable, it just seemed right to do a video on it. I mean, there isn't really any other reason that I wanted to do a video on it. You know, I just oh God, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so obviously no reason for doing another Exasperation video. So yeah, after the last one, I didn't actually think we'd see another Exasperation version, but apparently there's been two. A lot more requests to do a video on this than last time. I know I said last time I got some requests to do an Exasperation like documentary or something. This time I've got a lot of people DMing me asking me to do like just a thoughts video on it. So yeah, here it is, first facecam video, and I hope you enjoy it.
So, as with last time, as soon as this new layout was announced, people were mentioning it to me on my channel, but this time though there were way more requests than last time. I've had people commenting on my videos, my channel, and even people DMing me the link on Discord. Now, when it actually came out, I was busy working at the time, but today I've had the day off, and so I decided to finally give it a look. And, well, it's a bit more interesting, I have to say. As I said earlier, given Exasperation was basically given relevance by me, and that both my channel and Exasperation memes seem to be interchangeable, I thought I'd make a video on this new version because people have wanted to hear my thoughts on it. But as requested by my very own mother, among other people, today I'm going to not use either of the words dog shit or retard. As I said in my Exasperation video, my mum has been watching a few of my rants, and I feel like maybe I should tone it down a bit. So mum, if you're watching, hello. Anyway, I had a look at this new version of Exasperation, and it had a pretty much identical theme, similar gameplay, and another fucked up song. So apparently this new version is Exasperation version 3, as Thycket said himself. Initially, I thought the version 2 we seem to have bypassed in the process was Resentment, a level I refused to talk about in my Exasperation rant because it was just so bad. And Resentment came from a third party, someone who saw Exasperation's video got 100,000 views and wanted to cash in, and did an absolutely painful job filling the video with cringy shit such as cat face emojis. But with that said, apparently this isn't the version 2 of Exasperation I thought it was, and there's another by Thycket himself. And so I decided to give this a search to look at it, and what I found was another near impossible demon layout, Indignation layout, Exasperation version 2. And don't forget your two must-haves for GD views: no clip, cuts. Obviously, after the Exasperation rant, Thycket and I talked a bit, and I felt kind of bad, because believe it or not, Thycket isn't actually monetized. Regardless of how much his near impossible demon layouts blow up, he isn't actually making any money from them. So that's good. At least we can be sure he's not churning out these layout videos for the money and with no other reason. But then I gave this a watch, and I have to say I was really disappointed. I mean, this level is nothing like Exasperation, and it's basically just crap. Let's give it a quick watch so you can see what I mean. So as you can see, this didn't really take anything much past the song into the new theme. When Thycket and I talked, he said every detail of Exasperation was designed to be exasperating, as the title might suggest, and there were three elements to achieving this: the design, the length, and the song. The design was completely black and white, which I guess works better than any other combination for that sort of thing. This level, however, had a blue layout, which is a bit lazy for me, because it's a very telling sign of how lazy you are when you can't even be bothered to change the default background and ground in your level. So what about the length? Well, it was about 1 minute 48 seconds, which is like normal level size nowadays. There was nothing exasperating about the length really. And as for the song, this sounds like something you might actually take a bunch of pills to rather than something that will creep you out. Overall, even though I didn't really like the original Exasperation in the first place, I was highly disappointed with Indignation. Even for an Exasperation level, it just feels lazy and unfinished. Thycket creates hard demon layouts all the time, and I feel like he just wanted to keep up the views for this one, and to be fair to him, it worked. But anyway, enough about Exasperation version 2, we're here to talk about Exasperation version 3. Disquietude? Disquietude. What do these words mean anyway? Okay, so apparently it's pronounced disquietude, and it means a state of uneasiness or anxiety. As for indignation, that means anger or annoyance provoked by what is perceived to be unfair treatment. Wait a second, hang on. Do you think this is where Thycket actually got the name for Exasperation version 2 from, my video? Do you think he felt indignation towards me because he perceived my video as unfair treatment? Well anyway, let's take a look at what we're dealing with here.
So I haven't actually given Disquietude a watch yet, so I'm going to put it on now, and yeah, let's see what we're dealing with. Jesus Christ. Alright, Thycket. So we're about 31 seconds in, and it's mostly just going in a straight line. Okay, alright, well, let's give it another go. Oh, we got white spinny saw things. That looks cool. Yeah, white spinny saw things. So far I've got to say this is quite boring. Like at least there was some sort of varied gameplay with Exasperation. With this, it seems like it just seems a bit, yeah, very much like Indignation. Seems a bit bland, a bit unfinished. I just noticed. At least he's actually playing it with like cuts and stuff down. He's not playing it playing it in the level editor. That should stop. That should hopefully stop some clickbait montages of it from appearing. That's a good plus. Oh God, what has my channel become? Why am I reacting to a video? Guys, I never thought I'd stick this low. It's just occurred to me that I'm reacting to a Geometry Dash video, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this is where my channel has gone. I'm sorry that I've gone to this level of garbage. When I started, I was this documentary maker, this proud film person, but now it's just a bad reaction channel to a bad level. So I'm just going to watch the ending quickly though, just to see. What the fuck? Ah, that was weird. Yeah, that was weird. I have to say, like the song is a bit different. Yeah, just this was quite. It's not quite like Exasperation.
So in those few short minutes you saw my channel fall rapidly downhill to a point of lowness that I don't think it has ever been before. But after taking a look at Exasperation version 3, I do have a few normal things to say. There's certainly more effort in this video than in Exasperation version 2, so I'll give Thycket some more credit here because he certainly put more effort into this than he did with Indignation, but then again that's not particularly hard. There are a couple of different things, saw blades, minor decoration upgrades, etc., but it's largely similar. Interestingly, the song is quite a bit different from last time. Rather than being a load of sliced up audio clips, this seems to be some really messed up actual song, but when listening to it, it does make you feel uneasy. There's a lot of double notes being pressed together here and stretched out sounds that usually do put the viewers on edge. I went into the science of this a bit last time, but this is far more psychological. Stretched out artificial sounds do not bode well with humans because the brain cannot identify the origin very well. And to be honest, this is the best song for picking the name. If disquietude means feeling uneasy or anxious, Thycket certainly pulled this off well. Unfortunately, that's about as far as everything good with the level goes. Obviously, a few people didn't take to this level very well, quite understandably because it's terrible. But just to clear the air here, at least Thycket isn't doing it for money. 3 exasperations is a bit much for me, and I'm hoping he won't do a 4th. My main complaint here is the difficulty. I know Exasperation bordered on the impossible, but this level is actually impossible, and much like with much like with Cyrillic's impossible levels, there's literally no point. As you all know, I like adding context to my GD videos in relation to the wider community. There have now been 2 viable versions of Exasperation, and last time this happened, a few people started building a possible version. And as you may remember, I really enjoyed Grey Cat GD's part in the level. If this blows up, it could be interesting to see where it goes. If the gameplay became a bit more interesting and not just like 7 minutes of then with this better but just a psychological song, somebody might actually be able to make a pretty cool level out of this. Overall though, I hope this is the end. I quite like some of Thycket's layouts as I've looked at his channel a bit more since the Exasperation video, but this series is just beginning to become one big steaming pile of, hang on, I was not going to use that word, was I? I was thinking about whether these levels could become a series, and I really hope they don't. The Exasperation series sounds a lot worse than Exasperation as a level, but if Thycket carries on and if this one blows up, it could do. I don't know. I'm trying to be less cynical here, so we'll just have to see what happens. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and this new facecam type video. I'll try and find some more things to do facecams on, but largely it won't feature much in much of my series-based content. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll be back with a few new spicy videos this week, hopefully starting from tomorrow. I'll see you all soon.